New people.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you folks possibly. How's everyone doing this morning? Don't worry, I don't bite. If you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself and let us know where you're calling in from. If you are new to the call, if this is your first new member orientation, please let us know. But don't be shy. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Let us know where you're calling in from.
Terry, this is Bridget from Southern Cal. Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
Pat from California. Good morning.
Hey, Miss Pat.
Hey.
Denise from Toledo, Ohio. Peace.
There she is, from not too far from you.
Wendy from Cleveland.
Hey, Miss Linda.
Linda from Washington. Hey, Terry.
Linda. How you doing, Miss Traveler?
Thanks.
Morning.
Good.
Good morning, Anthony from South Carolina.
Anthony, welcome.
And Wendy in
morning.
Denver.
Hey, Wendy in
morning.
Denver.
Beverly in Arizona.
Hey, Miss Beverly.
Diane Taylor from Texas, my first meeting.
Welcome, Diane from Texas. Pleasure to have you.
Pia from Los Angeles, first meeting.
I'm sorry, say that one more time for me.
Pia from Los Angeles, first.
Yeah, from
member.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You Westerners are, you guys are just starting to overwhelm us here this morning. That's okay though.
Carol from Florida.
Hey, Florida, I didn't get your name, but welcome. David J's chiming in. We're going to get started here in a little bit because I definitely want to respect everyone's time. I know some of you guys may be on your lunch break. All you Westerners out there, you're just getting up and getting coffee and, just now getting the crust out of your eyes and things like that. So, hey, Selena, how you doing this morning?
Good morning. Hi, Terry.
Welcome. Well, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Terry. I am part of the Smarter Than Money community and this beautiful forum here with the new members orientation. And yes, I am the only guy with the new members orientation. And I can tell you, sometimes I skip out on our Tuesday meeting because I get cornered. But no, no, I love it here. We have an awesome, great community here. And as you guys can see, we are steady growing and getting bigger and stronger every day. And it's a great thing because there's a lot of things that's starting to come out that some of you guys may be aware of. And we have the antidote for that. We have the kryptonite for what the powers may be have in order for us. And that's what this new members orientation is for, is to equip you guys with your sword and shield so you're ready for whatever comes your way. You're not only going to learn about how to build wealth, but you're going to also learn how systems work, how to identify different systems with everything that you learn here, our locker room, in our overview call on Mondays, and we're going to go over the schedule and everything here momentarily. Like I said, I won't hold you guys too long because delivering this information is getting simpler and simpler every day. Greg is constantly figuring out different ways to make this easier for all of us to deliver the information and get it out there to the general public. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's see, where do I want to start? Let's start here. Share sound. All right. The first thing we're going to start with is the V card. The V card is definitely the starting point to getting your cooperative up and running. If you don't have a V card already, you definitely want to get one, and we're going to talk about that here momentarily. I'm just going to move a few things out of the way. There's a couple reasons why this V card is important for you to have. One, it does a lot of the talking for you. Some folks may be a little gun shy with talking to people. Sometimes you may be just out in public or at a party or gathering or something, so you may not have that time where you can actually talk to someone about the opportunity. So you can share your V card. Once they get to your V card, all your information is going to be here. Your first, last name. It's going to be a greeting. It's going to look exactly like mine does, except my ugly mug is not going to be there. It's going to be your face, your name, your donor key, but everything else is going to be the same. Okay, so once they get your V card, they can come here to contacts. Once they hit contacts, once again, your registration key is going to be here because it's very important that they have your registration key, because as they move forward, some folks may not need you to walk them through how to get signed up because of the way the system is set up. So your registration key is in two different places, so they to make sure that they have it. Your email is here, so they can contact you through your email, your phone number, and then we also connect WhatsApp to your V card, because you may have some folks that may stumble across your information that may not live in the States, and the only way they can contact you is either through email or through WhatsApp. So you want to make sure that you have a WhatsApp account and you have your phone number connected to that, okay? And then below here, if you have social media like Instagram or Facebook, we also connect those to your V card, because you want to add these links to your social media account, because as people go through your social media and they want to know more about you, they see your link and click on it, it's going to bring them to the V card, and then it's going to direct them to the Smarter Than Money system, where they can also get the information about our co-op wallet. Okay, so we're going to go back here. So once they click on view webinar, it's going to bring them, well, mine is set up where it's going to bring them straight to our strategic partner meeting here. So once they click on that view webinar, it's going to bring them right here. Okay. Once they get here, everything is just in order. It's basically connecting the dots, and it's going to lead them right to where they need to be once they get the information and they get excited and they want to get going and things like that. So once they get here, they're simply going to hit play.
It's such an honor and a privilege to be in a position to share some life-changing information with you. I want to encourage all the guests to really get to a quiet location, as I like to.
Okay, and also, once they hit play and watch the entire video, right below here, they can go and watch the STM member testimonials. And also, we're going to also talk about using this system here, your V card, when you're doing a strategic partnership overview meeting, or VBR, as we used to call it. And I'll show you guys just how simple it is to do that. It's pretty much what I'm doing right now. You're just going to use it as your strategic partnership meeting when you host one, okay? Now, once they watch the overview, is roughly about 33 minutes, and it is packed with a lot of powerful information. I'm 100% convinced that anyone that comes in here with an open mind, leaving whatever they think this is at the back door, once they see this information, they're going to be calling you saying, okay, what is my next step? I want to get going ASAP, okay? So they have the opportunity, after they watch the overview, to come down here and watch the testimonials, okay? So they click on testimonials, and it's going to bring them here to the testimonial page. Now, some people may not need to watch all the testimonials. Some may just watch a few minutes of it, because I'm telling you, the information that they're going to get from the overview is so compelling that they may not need to see the testimonials, okay? But it's here for them if they need to, okay? Right below here, we have wire cooperatives, unicorns. You know, so if they're not real familiar with cooperatives and things like that and why they're so important, there's a link here where they can get that information. Okay, it's going to back up one more. Now, for those folks that don't need to see it on the testimonials because they got enough information from the overview, they can come down here to step one, opening up your free co-op wallet. They click on that, And right here, there's a short video. It's under 6 minutes that they can watch to show them how to open up their own co-op wallet. Okay. Now, once they do that, they just come down here, click that. And this is why it's important to have a V card with your donor key on it. Because for those folks, like I said, you're going to have people that's done different things before in their career or in their life. So they may know their way around to getting signed up, how to purchase cryptocurrency and things like that. Because you may have people that's going to do it without your assistance, because we have team members that have had people pop up in their cooperative and they never spoken to them. Okay. So this is why it's important to have a V card with your donor key on it, because as they come to this page, they put their information in here. They're going to put your donor key in here. That way they're going to be signed up underneath you. Okay. Once they do that, they just hit next and they have their own co-op wallet established. Okay. Get back up one more here. Actually, I think I can just close it. Forgive me, guys. I'm moving stuff out of my way. Okay. So we're going to close that window. All right. Now down below here, when they come via your V card, and also once they come in through other means, they're going to stroll down here and they're going to see all these beautiful pictures, these beautiful smiles of all our team members that's actively working and building a cooperative. It is very powerful when people come through here and they see all these faces strolling by, because this let them know that this is real. There are real people that look like them, that may talk like them, have different backgrounds in them, from them. But this thing is for everyone. It's not excluding anyone. Doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter what you've done in the past. Everyone can do this. It is so simple that if I showed my grandson how to do it, he can probably go to school on a playground and sign some people up himself. But we'll get to that a different day. So this right here is why it's very important for you to get a V card established. And once again, we'll talk about that here in just a second. Okay. Now, once you get your new members signed up, as a team leader, you want to take them by the hand and you want to bring them back to the Smarter Than Money site. Okay. So once you bring them to the Smarter Than Money site, you're going to come to the first page here about us. Okay. Right here, you have a whole list of menus that you want to just kind of show them. You want to show them where everything is. You want to take them on a tour. It's just like, for some of you guys or young ladies and men that, was recruited for sports, or you went to go take a look at a college. Some of you may have grandkids or kids where you went on college tours where schools are trying to recruit them to play for their school. They don't just say, hey, go over there and take a look at this. Go over there and see that. Oh, yeah, when you're done with that, go that way. No, they schedule up something with you and they take you by the hand and they walk you from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4 because they want you to be well informed of everything that they have to offer. And it's the same thing here. So it's not just a matter of getting someone in just to say, I got my 3 people. You need to be a leader, okay? You can't just get people in and expect them to figure things out. You have to teach them in order to duplicate this thing so you can live have that time freedom, that location freedom that you want. That's only going to happen if you duplicate everything that we're going to show you here, okay? Now, the first thing you want to do as you're showing your new member, you want to get them signed up for the Smarter Than Money site, okay? And you simply do that. You come over to the little avatar guy here and you click on that. Now I'm already signed in, so I sign up, sign out so you can see how it works. So you come over, you click on the little avatar guy and you hit create an account. It is very simple. It is just your first, last name, your email, phone number is optional, okay? Now, once you do that, you have to go into your email and verify your account. The Smarter Than Money system is going to send a link to your email for you to click on to verify. If you don't verify the account, there's only so far you're going to be able to go in the Smarter Than Money system. So for example, I'm not signed in right now. As a member, you want to be able to go into the new members orientation and things like that, so you can go through the new members orientation on your own. So this is what happens if you don't sign up. You get to this page, but it's going to bring you right back here where you're going to have to sign up. So just go ahead and get going. So I'm going to sign in. And let me see, what is it? All right. So now, as a new member, it is your job, it is your responsibility to go through the new members orientation. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to take you on a little tour. Going to show you where things are, but it's your responsibility as a team leader and a new member to go through the system. Okay. Doesn't take very long. If you set aside a good 45 minutes or so, you can get through it. But trust me, it is well worth setting aside that time to go through the system to learn how your business operates. Okay. So right here, we have our team schedule. This schedule doesn't change unless, one of the days like Monday for our team live overview or new members orientation or a locker room training fall on a major holiday. That's the only time we may not have anything. But I think we just did something, was our last one, Labor Day, I think it was. Labor Day fell on a Monday, but we still had our overview call because most people celebrate Labor Day over the weekend. So unless there's a message put in Telegram, this schedule does not change, okay? So every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live overview call. You want to promote this to all your team members, and you want to let all your team members, they need to come with at least one new guest for our new for our live overview call. You don't want to come alone. You want to come, but don't come alone. But if you don't have anyone, you still want to show up to support the community. And also, each time you may learn something new yourself each time you see the live overview. So you want to make sure that you promote being there all the time, okay? Every Wednesday, we have our new members orientation from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Like I said, these times doesn't change. We have two on those days because we want to make sure for our team members that may be internationally or team members that work during the day, we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to get on our new members orientation, okay? Saturday, every Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live locker room masterclass. If you have not seen one of our master classes yet, you definitely want to make sure you block off time this Saturday to see a live master class, okay? Now, they are recorded, but they're not always uploaded into the system. There's a few of them back here where you can go back and watch some of the older recordings over like the last week or so, but you want to make sure you schedule that time to be there, okay? You know in advance that it's coming. It's okay to tell someone, a friend or family member or your child, hey, listen, I know you got a game today, but I need to be on this because I'm looking to make sure that I can provide for you and your kids and make sure that your future is setting goals. So I'm going to miss a few things. It's okay to miss a few things because trust me, this thing is going to pay off over generation, over generation, over generation if you take it serious and you participate in your own rescue, okay? Now, we do have our a Telegram group that's for members only. Get that out of the way. And you just want to simply click join STM Telegram group. You want to make sure that you do download Telegram on your phone. You need Telegram on your phone, one, to join the group. And then also when you invite your new team members into the Telegram group, it has to be on your phone and they have to be contacts in your phone, okay? All right. Launch your cooperative new member orientation package. This here, along with that V card, are two important things that you need to have in your arsenal, okay? This new members orientation package, you just want to click here to download it. It's going to bring you down here to our STM tools. New members orientation package is right here, and you want to simply click download. Once you hit download, it's going to pop up on your screen just like this, okay? Now, we're not going to go all the way through this. I'm just going to point out some key things because once again, it is your responsibility to download. Sorry about that. Your responsibility to download this and go through it. Okay, as a leader, I would set aside some time with my new members, help them to download it or send it to them yourself in an email. But you definitely want to make sure, versus sending it to them, go to the site with them and walk them through it so they can duplicate it, okay? So here we go. Our Smarter Than Money new members orientation package. Like I said, I'm not going to read everything word for word. I'm just going to go through a few things because we want you guys to take some responsibility in your own rescue, like I said before. So here's our mission statement. The Smarter Than Money Global Cooperative believes that true wealth or well-being cannot be found in a static balance sheet, no matter how large the accumulation of financial assets. True wealth shows up in sharing, giving, allocating, distributing, nourishing, watering the projects, people, and the purpose that we believe in and care about with the resources that flow to us and through us. When we see money as something that flows through our lives and the world, we have the opportunity to allow this resource, just like water, to move and nourish the most people possible. In this way, money fulfills its highest purpose. This is when we all become smarter than money. Let me be the first to welcome you. If you have not been welcomed already, I want to welcome you to the Smarter Than Money global family. Now, your time clock has started as soon as you funded your wallet. Your time clock starts, okay? And you learn what that's all about once you get everything up and running. But you want to make sure that you take action as quick as possible to get your 3, so you're not fighting against the grain, against that time clock, okay? So here's the purpose of a fast start. The purpose of this manual is to show you how to get yourself and new members to accept the challenge as a fast start and help them become confident in their cooperative business. During the new member orientation process, the member must commit to completing the two smart steps within 14 days, definitely within 28 days to cover your subscription, okay? You want to make sure that you move as fast as possible to get your 3, so you're not coming out of pocket anymore for your subscription. Because as you guys all know, this is a subscription-based business, but you don't have to feel that pinch if you take action immediately and get your 3 and help your 3 get their 3, okay? It helps instills a commitment to growth from the member's first day, okay? Let's begin with the 3 fundamental questions to ask and to know. When you first go to sign someone up, there's 3 questions you need to ask them, okay? And depending on how they answer these questions, you may want to think about if this is a good fit for what I'm looking to do, and how is this a good fit that's going to help grow the community, okay? So the first question you want to ask is, what would make you quit? If someone got a reason to what something that will make them quit, that's going to be a red light that may go off, okay? Because nothing should make you quit this thing. It is so simple and beneficial to put your time and energy in here to get your 3 and help them get their 3 to set your family up for a prosperous life, okay? Number 2, what is your magic number? What's your current monthly overhead amount? A lot of people don't think about that. They just know that they need money to pay their bills. They don't sit back and actually really think about how much they need to come in every month just to cover their bills. They just get up and go. So you want to ask them, what's their magic number? Okay, for me, my magic number was getting to that 6-week mark in the 15-week game plan meeting. My rent is just under $900. I have no car payment. I own both of my cars. So about $2,500 a month would be more than enough to cover my rent, my monthly expenses, and to have money left over so I don't have to stress, where I could spend time with my family, where I could move around and do what I really want to do, which is, play with my cameras and things like that. So you want to make sure you ask some people what is their magic number and have them write that down. The next thing is you want to ask people, are you coachable? If they're not coachable, and you'll learn that real quick with some people. If they're not coachable, you want to replace that person as soon as possible, because you don't want to be spending your time chasing somebody. If you're the one constantly calling somebody to see how things are going, you might as well replace them. And I'm just being honest. If folks aren't calling you saying, hey, how do I do this? Or what can I do to improve here? If they're not calling, asking for help, or, if you don't, see them reaching out, you want to start looking for replacements. Okay. All right. Next, the purpose of duplication. Duplication helps a member build a cooperative by following the system through which activating 3 accounts one time within the designated time and enrolling new members never stops. This secures the predictable ongoing residual cash flow for every member. And that is why it is very important that you start off from day one using the system the way it was put together for duplication purposes. As you guys can see, this thing is easy. It is easy. So if you follow the steps with every new person that you bring in, and they do the same thing, trust me, it is very, very rewarding. Okay. Now, the key components of duplication: it develops a coachable mentality. Okay. Second, it shows that I am 100% responsible. It teaches you a 100% responsible mindset. Okay. Then it teaches you how to trust the process. If you just duplicate everything that has been put in place, it's going to come natural for you to just trust the process and let it work naturally. Okay. And then it's also going to give you that do not quit mentality. Okay. Those are the key components to duplication. All right. So like I said, it is your responsibility to download and go through this new members orientation package, because like I said, I don't want to hold everyone all day because this thing is very, very simple if you take it serious. Okay. All right, coming down here, completing 2 smart steps one time. Okay. Now, if you follow this system the way it was set up, residually within your next 8 weeks, you can start seeing $13,423 coming in residually. But it's going to take focus, dedication. It's going to take some patience sometimes. But if you stay focused and dedicated and consistent with what you're doing, it's going to pay off. Okay. Now, the first step you want to do is you want to go to the smarterthanmoney.com site, which I just showed you guys. and you want to click on new members orientation. And then you want to, excuse me, I'm sorry here, new members orientation in the menu, set up a free account, just like I just showed you guys, okay? Step 2, you want to set up your V card, done for you business profile page. You want to do that immediately, okay? There's a $20 one-time fee for that. You can contact myself using my phone number or WhatsApp to schedule a V card to get your V card done as soon as possible. This here, right here, this is important that one of the things that you must duplicate. You don't want to be the one sending your new members information to me. You want to download the package. You want to point out my phone number, and you want them to reach out to me so they can send me their information. If you're constantly doing this for everyone that you bring in, they're going to expect you to do it for the people that they bring in. And you're not teaching duplication at that point. At that point, you're just constantly doing other things for other people. You're not teaching anyone how to be a leader, okay? And that's going to take away from the whole purpose of you doing this, so you can have your time freedom, location freedom, and things like that. So as part of the duplication, you want to make sure they're contacting me and sending me their information. Okay. Like I said, I showed you guys what the V card would look like. This is one of our members here, Dave. So like I said, your card is going to look the same. Oh, let me back up real quick. When sending a picture, please make sure the picture is clear and that it's not blurry. Make sure you have a decent background. No hats, no sunglasses, unless your glasses you're wearing are prescription glasses that change in the sunlight or something like that. But no hats, no sunglasses, a clear picture. If you send me a blurry picture, ask for a replacement. If you don't send me a replacement, I'm just going to do it just the way it is. And there's some criteria of why some cards may not show up on the Smarter Than Money site, and sometimes it's because you didn't get me a clear picture. And then I also know that we're going to start only putting V cards onto the site of people that have actually gotten their 3, okay? So make sure your picture is clear. All right, step number 3. Once inside the new members orientation, launching your cooperative video, you want to watch that. Number 4, you want to invite your friends and conduct a strategic partnership meeting within 24 to 48 hours. We have team members that as soon as they get their wallet funded, they already have 3 or 4 people on the call, watching the information and getting signed up within hours. So this thing doesn't have to take, 14 to 28 days. This thing can be done literally within a day if you are really serious about it, okay? Now, let's talk about how to properly invite your friends, okay? Now, this is right here. This is all on the new member orientation package, okay? So you want to come through, you want to read how to properly invite your friends. First thing you want to do, you want to speak with excitement. Don't call your friends, all defeated and things like that. Or don't call anybody that way. I don't care who it is. Just remember when you was, for the guys, remember when you were courting a young lady, you didn't call and say, hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's all right, You call with excitement. You're like, hey, girl, what you doing? You want to get together? Let's go get something to eat. Do the same thing with your business. Be excited, okay? Speak with confidence. You got into this for a reason because you see what it is and what it can do. So stick your chest out, stick your head up, and handle it. Speak with confidence. And always expect everyone to say yes, okay? Never expect anyone to say no. I don't care who it is. I don't care how many times you ask them to take a look at anything. Always expect people to say yes. If they say no, it's not, you didn't do anything wrong. It's not because of you. It could be they may be a bad timing right there in their life. They may have some things going on where they can't focus on it right now. Anything could be going on in their life. So don't take it personal, but always expect people to say yes. Okay. Then right below here, you want to make sure you read this, get it in your system. And it goes through how to properly invite your friends. But the best thing is just be you. Your friends and family members know you. So just be you. Okay. All right. Number 5, you want to sign up your new members ASAP. Okay. There's videos, there's everything that you need to help you sign up your new members is back here. Okay. So you don't necessarily need the person that brought you into the business to do all that for you. Now, if they're available, yes, that always helps. Okay. But if for some odd reason they're not around, maybe they, you left for whatever reason, which I don't understand why people do it. But if the person that brought you into the business is not active anymore, that doesn't mean that you can't be successful, because this system has been set up for you to do this business on your own if you had to. But you don't have to, because there's a lot of leaders here where if you reach out to them, they will help you. I know Bridget and Doug, they have things going during the week that you could plug into, but there's no excuse why you can't be successful here other than you just haven't tried. Okay. Number 6, after your new member has been activated and you want to assign them a $28 token, which is also connected to your NFT for registration. Okay. Number 7, you want to make sure you help your new members get a Google Authenticator set up. Okay. It's very important. You can't do anything like withdraw your funds or send money member to member without a Google Authenticator. It's a part of the security feature to make sure that it is you that's accessing your account. So you need to get signed up for a Google Authenticator. If you're not sure how to do it, you can go on YouTube. There's videos that show you how to do it, but it is very simple. It walks you through each step. Okay. Number 8, you want to immediately duplicate steps 1 through 11 with your new member. Download the PDF, email it to your new member after they get activated. Okay. Number 9, you want to open up a crypto exchange wallet ASAP, like a Coinbase, crypto.com, something like that. I use Coinbase because I've been using it ever since we got started with this. I like the ease of use of it. But Coinbase and crypto.com are not the only exchanges out there that you can use. If you want to do your own research and find a different one, you're more than welcome to. But you do need one regardless of which one you use, because without it, you can't add funds to your co-op wallet, and you can't withdraw funds from your co-op wallet. Don't wait on these things, okay? You want to get it done sooner than later, because a lot of them now, they have a waiting period of 7 days before they approve your account, okay? Now, you want to attend all locker room masterclasses. We just talked about that. It's very important to stay plugged in. If you're not plugged in, you're not going to be charged or motivated, or you're not going to grow. So you need to be plugged in, okay? Every new member must attend live new member orientation, which is what we're doing here. I showed you guys the schedule. It doesn't change, okay? All right, so down below here, if you can write out your goals and things like that. I write my goals and things out. I do a lot of writing and things at night. I'm a night owl. Sometimes I fall asleep at 9 and then I'm up at 2:30, 3 o'clock until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But there's a space here where you can write down your goals and things like that. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to take you guys on a quick tour of the Smarter Than Money site here, just so you know where everything is. And since we're here in the new members orientation section, I'll start here. Okay. So I showed you this already. right here. Every member needs to have a paid Zoom account, okay? I believe it's $16 a month or something like that. It's less than $20. A lot of you guys spend $20 a day going to Starbucks, okay? So don't let this stop you from growing your business, because as you start to host your own meetings and sharing this information, you're gonna need a paid account. You definitely don't want to be signing someone up and then next you know your call drops because you went past the 45 minutes that the free Zoom allow you to have, okay? This video here is like 36 seconds. It shows you how to share your sound. So when you're doing your strategic partnership meeting, how to share the sound so everyone can hear everything. Right below here, we have our STM tools. We just showed you that, but I click on it just real quick. When you hit on that, it's gonna takes you right back up top. But we'll show you STM tools here again. Step 2, there's a video here that shows you how to enroll your new members using cryptocurrency. Right here, this Xcoins is probably the best way to get someone's wallet funded while they're waiting for the exchange wallet to be approved. I believe with this one here, Xcoins, as long as you're purchasing cryptocurrency $150 or less, they're not asking for you to verify your identity and things like that. So that just helps to move the process along a lot quicker, okay? Right here, how to purchase your standard tokens using your debit card on Xcoins. Here, if you want to use a debit card to buy your standard tokens or your 10x for international, you can come here to MoonPay using your debit card to buy cryptocurrency. International members using a debit card, you can come to Coin Mama. I've never used it personally, but I've heard nothing but good things from our international team members on how well it works. So if you have team members that's not in the United States and want to use a debit card, Coin Mama is an option for you, okay? How to open a Coinbase account. Opening up a Coinbase account or crypto.com is no different from opening up a bank account. If you have opened up a bank account at some point in your life, heck, even if you open up Cash App, Venmo, or anything like that, it's just as simple. Like I said, there's a 7-day waiting process, I believe, with Coinbase. So you want to make sure you get that done as soon as possible. I'm not sure, and I know if you connect your PayPal account to your Coinbase account, they don't make you wait because you've been verified through PayPal already, and I think they have a partnership. So if you connect your PayPal account to your Coinbase, there's no 7-day waiting period, okay? And like I said, all of this stuff here, you guys can come back because it is your responsibility to go through the system, okay? And we can tell when no one's going through the system when we get certain questions in our Telegram group. Well, how do you do this? What happens if you do that? That tells us that you have not taken the responsibility to go through the new members orientation on your own. So please do that. It's beneficial to you and your team, so you can teach duplication, okay? How to assign tokens, okay? The payout mixed, it shows you the breakdown of the deposits paid in your cooperative. Now, like I said, we do upload some of the locker room meetings. They're recorded, but they're not all uploaded into the system. But for those that are, if you want to go back and watch some of the previously recorded locker room trainings, and trust me, you want to do that, especially if you have not been a witness to one of our locker room classes already. So you just click on locker room training. This one here is from last weekend, okay? And every last one of them are good. They've just been getting better and better and better for a while now. So you want to make sure you come back and take a look at a couple of them. All you do is just hit play.
In and out, in and out, in and out. And when he came home,
So like I said, you don't just learn or you don't just make money here. You learn how money works. You learn how systems work, okay? So there's a handful of videos back here, locker room testimonials, not testimonials, I'm sorry. Locker room classes that you can come back and take a look at, okay? Right below here, we have our STM new member slides, our 15-minute game plan standard PDF, if you want to download that. We have our invite text to strategic partnership meeting PDF and documentation. Right below here, we have our Ask Fin chat about all things blockchain. This thing here is amazing. If you guys have not been exploring how powerful AI is, I know a lot of people just think it's just a bad thing, and it really isn't. It's no different than anything else. You have people that's going to do good with it, and you're going to have people that's going to do bad with it. But don't let that stop you from getting familiar with it and using it to your advantage. I've used this very system right here to come up with the about for my photography business. And word for word, it literally just described the way I like to shoot and how I like my pictures to look. And it literally felt like somebody was just sitting next to me, typing this as I was thinking. AI is very powerful. So don't let it scare you. Get familiar with it. Come back here and take it for a test run, okay? We have other things here about the blockchain basics. You can learn, there's short videos back here that show you how the blockchain work. We have our STM mindset, and these are downloadable. You can download these MP3s, put them on your phone, your iPad or whatever. And you can listen to these whenever you're driving or, you're at work. You want to stick some earphones in your ear, some headphones in your ear and listen to this versus all the clitter clatter that's going on around you, you can. So there's a lot of things here to help you grow mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially if you take advantage of it. Once again, if you take advantage of it. Okay, we can't force you to do anything. It is your responsibility to come back and go through the system and learn how it works. Okay, so we'll go back up here to the top and we're almost done, and we're open up the floor for questions, okay? We have our co-op login. So you can click on here and it's going to take you to the co-op page where you can log into your co-op back office, okay? So that's an added feature there. And we'll go back. Actually, close that. Right here, this new members orientation is a join button. Our strategic partnership meeting, which I showed you, which at the beginning, this is where from your V card, you come here and you can do your own strategic partnership meeting right from here. It's as simple as push play and let the system do all the work for you, okay? We have how it works video. This video here is under 12 minutes. It's going to show you.
On behalf of the Smarter Than Money member that invited you here, I want to give you a warm welcome and really want to encourage you to get to a quiet location and put your head and your heart on sponge, because the information that's getting ready to be shared with you can absolutely transform your for income every 30 days. The name of our organization, firmly believe, type. Number right into it as I show you how.
All right, so this here explains how it works. Here's our mission here. This here was sent out in an email, okay? Other added feature that you get when you join the Smarter Than Money system, Greg sends out monthly email, and they're very powerful. And this is what he sent out the last month here. If you sign up and you haven't gotten the email, you want to check your spam, because sometimes Google just decides what's spam to them and they just send stuff to spam. Okay, so you want to make sure when an email come out from Smarter Than Money, if you don't see it in your primary email, go to your spam. That's 9 times out of 10, that's where it's going to be. Okay. Then you have our first page here about us. And like I said, when you get here, you're going to see this carousel of people going through. You can come down and read about us. Your guests can read about us because some people like to read. Okay. Some people want to go straight to the information. Some people like to read before they get to the webinar. But there's options here for everyone. Okay. And with that, did I miss anything, Miss Bridget?
No, sir. That was very, very thorough, Terry. Thank you so much. I was sitting here as a new person listening to you, and I really believe, and maybe Pia would agree, that you gave us plenty of information to get us started. I think that so it was just excellent. Thank you. I was do want to share some experience, some evaluated experience that I'm having with X coins. Okay. And this is just real recently. We're working with people who are trying to purchase their tokens with Xcoin. What I'm discovering is a couple of things. One of them is that it's better to be fully verified. If you're fully verified with them, then you can get that the fee is waived on that first time purchase of the 150 or less. Okay, I just found that out yesterday when someone was trying to get their coins through them. So if I were you guys, I would just go in and verify fully with any exchange, like Terry had mentioned. You know, get 2 or 3 exchanges that you have access to use. They vary. My personal favorite and go-to is MoonPay, actually, because the verification was very simple, and to purchase with them takes me 3 minutes, literally, every time that I purchase through them. But there's Coinbase, of course. There's tons of them out there. Find the one, like Terry mentioned, find the one that you're comfortable with. Xcoins, I've actually purchased through Xcoins, so you can do that. But what I want to encourage you is when you're trying to verify with these systems, if you're not real experienced with doing that process, working with crypto, working with exchanges, then you want to set aside some time to get verified ahead of time before you try to purchase, okay? Make sure you're contacting your bank ahead of time, especially with Xcoins, because if you do not let them know that you're making the purchase, they will decline you, okay? If they decline you on that first attempt, just call them, keep the transaction up, give them a call, and clear it. Now, I know Wendy has said that she has no problem with Chase. And what I found out is that with Chase Bank, it depends on the type of account that you have with them, okay? And because they told the customer yesterday who had an account with them that they actually had them to tell Xcoins that try to give them their routing number, their bank account number, and Xcoins isn't set up to receive that, only the debit card or credit card information. Okay, so it depends on the type of account you have, but check with your bank ahead of time. Make sure they allow you to purchase crypto, okay, and find out what needs to happen in order for you to do that. And you want to do that, like I said, ahead of time, okay? Also, and I think I'm gonna do this list, Terry. I'm gonna see if we could put this actually in the new members orientation, the list of things that you want to have up front. I talked about it on Saturday, but there's just certain things. Terry mentioned almost all of them. Another thing that I want to mention is you want to make sure you have a payment method, so that if your coach or mentor is helping you and they say purchase the tokens for you until you can get established, you want to be able to reimburse them some kind of way. So you want to have like Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or whatever system, Zelle, to be able to pay them back. And look, leaders, coaches, mentors, I highly encourage you to be in a position or to get in a position to help get your people's tokens. Okay. It will save them a lot of frustration unless they're crypto savvy and very comfortable with using the systems. It might take them time to get through the process, and you don't want them to get frustrated with just that process. The system is very simple as far as co-op business, smarter than money, very, very simple. But if you're not familiar with crypto and the working of that, or just doing those transactions, it can get frustrating if you're having to do an hour, 2 hours trying to just purchase your tokens. Okay. So I highly encourage you to do that for your folks if you can. They can just reimburse you, let them send you the money, and you just purchase those tokens for them ahead of time if need be. I think that's basically it. Terry mentioned about having a paid Zoom account. You definitely want to do that. And for any verification, you're going to need your driver's license and a selfie typically. Also with X coins, they also ask for your debit card, copy of that. It's the only company that I've seen do that. They'll have you cover a part of your card and all that, but they will ask you that. So you'll need that as well. And I think that that's pretty much it. He mentioned your authenticator. And so, like I said, we're gonna put this list on, things needed to do business on the back office. Okay.
Council leaders holding a special
Bridget.
Okay, it muted it. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that in there, Terry, just so people were aware. And just great job. Thank you.
And just one more thing for our new members, in our Telegram group, none of the members or leaders are going to contact you to look at any other opportunity. So please don't fall victim just because you see a team member's face or their name and think it's legit. The only thing we're focused on is what we're doing. So don't fall prey to anyone reaching out to you on Telegram, telling you about some new deal or something like that, because it's not us.
Right.
Other than that, Linda.
Hey, Terry, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're so thorough and precise. I love it. I just wanted to follow up on Xcoin. I did a second purchase. I was verified, and I still had to go through my bank. And then Xcoin called me and asked me a bunch of questions, and I had to fill out a couple of things online. And so hopefully the next time that won't happen, but it's the first company that I've ever had anyone call me. I almost didn't answer the phone number because I didn't know it. And but I was like, oh, and I was so anyway, I just stayed on, like Bridget says, I stayed with my both my Xcoin window open and my co-op window open, and I just stayed with it. I called my bank. I had called about it before the first time I went through, and then the second time I still got a fraud alert on it. And so I don't know, it may be just my bank that I may have to do that every time I know, but it goes through. And then to finish it, they asked me questions. So hopefully that won't happen again, but just another viewpoint of Xcoin. But it did go through, and the guy was really helpful. The guy was really helpful on Xcoin. He was, and so, and I have that number if anybody wants it. He said, this is the number to call if you have trouble with Xcoin. So I do have that number.
Thanks for that feedback, Linda. And so that's what I'm saying. We're just kind of evaluating this experience to know if we want to promote Xcoins or not. Okay, so I'm kind of picking up some feedback like that. And I don't know, but we'll let you know. We'll let you know. You can use it, because I have used it. But what I'm finding is situations like Linda is talking about where people are kind of, I don't know what it is that red flags them, That's what they were telling them. It was a red flag that will cause them to do the additional security or whatever. But I have found that the customer service is very good, is what I've found also. So we'll let you know.
And right. And I don't know if it was my bank or Xcoin is why it got flagged. I don't know which end it was on. So it could be my bank. It's a small, and so.
No, I don't know, Lynn. We'll find out because other banks are getting the same, or the banks vary. Let me put it that way.
Hey, Sharon,
Hi, Terry.
how you doing?
I'm doing good. Great
Good.
members orientation.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
just wanted to chime in on the X coins too. I was actually trying to use a credit card and I had verified with my company and they said everything was okay. And I kept getting declined too with X coins. And they would send me an email and telling me that they were going to try transfer to another processor. And this has happened 2 or 3 times. And even though, and they say, okay, try it again. And I tried again and it would still decline. So maybe credit cards are different and you get better, it goes through better if you use your debit card. But because my bank had said it was okay, I had called them to make sure. And each time Xcoin said, okay, try it again. We're switching you to a different processor, but still, it didn't go through. So I'm probably just going to go a different route, to make the transaction go through. But like you said, the customer service was good. It's just, it didn't work for me.
Yeah, thanks you guys for the feedback because we are going to be looking at that. In the meantime, what I suggest that everyone do is to verify with another company, with another exchange. You should have more than one anyway. I'm verified with probably 5 different exchanges so that at any given time you can always purchase. Okay, so I encourage you to do that. Like I said, my favorite is MoonPay. This is something you can just go through the verification process and then you'll have it available for when you want to use it. I think Banex actually will take a passport picture. I think so, because most of them you have to use your driver's license. But also in general, you guys, a debit card has a better chance of going through than a credit card in general. So if you want to purchase using your debit card, then use debit card versus trying credit card. Sometimes it does go through with credit card, but there's even a statement that'll pop up on most of the exchanges saying that a debit card has a greater chance. Okay. But just experiment. Don't experiment when you're helping someone get signed up for the first time, though. I highly encourage you not to do that. Because if they have challenges and it's taking them an hour or two just to buy their tokens, they will become frustrated and say, oh, forget it, this isn't worth it. Some of them will do that. So just fall back to your mentor who's helping you, let them purchase those tokens for them, get them in the system, and then set aside another time to just go through the process of getting, verified with exchanges and learning how to do all that kind of thing in a separate meeting or time or orientation. Okay.
All right. Anyone else with any other questions or concerns that we can address before we let you guys go? Let you get
No,
started.
I don't have any questions, Terry, just to say that you did an excellent job. It was
Thank
very
you.
clear, straight, direct to the point, and you showed a lot of backbone.
Thank you. I have great teachers.
He's the only guy, so we need more fellows on this new member.
We're gonna get Anthony at some point.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Terry. Excellent job. You
Good
passed
morning.
the
Thank you.
test. You passed the test, and we won't harass you anymore.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I don't lose my hair because of it.
Oh my!
If
Great
Beverly
job.
give you the
Thank you so
okay,
much.
then you're okay, Terry, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because she is the teacher.
Okay. Good.
Terry, I have to say also, excellent job. And another factor also is that your mug is not ugly, brother. Okay,
Okay.
so we can stop saying that part. Okay, your
Thank you.
picture is so distinguished.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so please, okay, but excellent job. And so, as the same word everybody else is using, so precise, so to the point, so detail orientated. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Nothing but love for everybody. Thank you.
Awesome.
Anyone else? If not, we will let you guys go. Remember, we do have another new members orientation tonight. So if you have team members that has not been on a new members orientation, or if they don't have their 3, they need to be here tonight at 8 o'clock. Like I said, we provide 2, so there's no excuses. And then also remember, this coming Saturday, we have our live locker room masterclass. And like I said, knowing GB, you don't want to miss it. So with that, everyone, enjoy West Coast, enjoy your morning. Everyone else, enjoy your afternoon, evenings. Some of you guys, good night, and we shall see you 8 o'clock tonight.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Excellent. Excellent, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Thanks.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Terry.
Articulation was 100%.
Thank you.
Have a blessed day, everyone.